As the sun rose over the longest, most arduous Super Sunday of the WRC season, Ott Tänak shone the brightest at the top of the leaderboard. With a 43-second buffer over Seb Ogier, the Estonian would have been forgiven for backing off in pursuit of his first win of 2025. But Tänak had other ideas, attacking the first two stages to further his lead over Ogier, who suggested Tänak was going flat out for the win. The Hyundai driver ominously claimed he still had more to give.
Yeah, then I can say he hasn't seen the flat-out mode yet, so...
Another mid-stage tyre change for Kalle Rovanperä dented his chances of picking up Super Sunday points after retiring on Saturday afternoon. The Finn would have to go all in on the Wolf Power stage to limit the damage to his championship campaign, and decided to back off on the penultimate test to save his tyres for a final assault.
I don't know how they look because it feels so slow in the car, but you could be even slower, so I hope the tyres are good and we can do something on the power stage.
Greg Munster's overnight retirement with technical issues was yet another blow to a difficult weekend for M Sport Ford, and gave fifth place Thierry Neuville the slipping room needed to attack the remaining stages. But technical problems with his i20N forced a mid-stage reset on stage 16. Thankfully, a top 5 finish was already safe, as was third for teammate Adrin Fulmo. The Frenchman hadn't made it to Super Sunday unscathed since Rally Islas Canarias, and entered the Wolf Power stage firmly within sight of the podium. A precise, pragmatic drive from Fulmo was all that was needed to take his first top 3 result since January.
It's been a good weekend in terms of race. I'm pleased with what we have done for sure. We had a small issue yesterday, but we managed it, and we can be proud with what we have done.
Elvin Evans' calm, consistent approach had been rewarded by the gods of Acropolis, and an incident-free weekend afforded the Welshman a last-ditch drive to maximise Super Sunday points when they counted. Rovanperä's woes were Evans' gain, but as Tänak and Ogier dominated the leaderboards, the Welsh Wizards' championship lead was under threat from elsewhere. His teammate Ogier had exchanged stage wins with Tänak throughout the final day, but the Estonian's advantage had barely moved. Ogier laid down the gauntlet, going fastest on the Wolf Power stage ahead of Tänak. Tarzan's treacherous 23 kilometres had a faulty gearbox at the very last, were all that stood between the 2019 world champion and an impressive victory.
And they'll just be willing this I-20 to get through. That is a first Acropolis victory for Ott Tänak. It's 22nd win of his career.
He's such a cool customer,
Strangely,
isn't he?
not getting out of the car. Normally they're straight out to celebrate. I think he does have an issue here, doesn't he?
His victory here at the Acropolis Rally. Is something wrong?
Yeah, I have a gearbox failure. I need to try to get home.
Tänak takes Hyundai's first win of 2025 and makes a bold statement in his bid for a second championship title. Ogier finishes second and bags top Wolf Power stage points, with Fulmo claiming the final podium spot. Evans takes his second fourth place finish in a row, and Neuville completes the top 5. In the Drivers' Championship, Evans still leads, but Ogier and Tänak have closed the gap to the Welshman at the midpoint of the season. Rovanperä drops to 4th after a frustrating weekend in Greece, and Neuville is best of the rest in 5th.
Right sharp, middle, into